J Show.
This morning we talked about Amy Schumer, who has spoken out against a designation made about her in Glamour magazine. They did a plus size issue, and they said that she was plus size. Now, Amy has said that she never considered herself plus size.
Yeah.
And she was offended by this because they didn't even ask her to be in the issue. They didn't even get her approval. They just put her in. And she says she's a size 6 to 8, which I never thought was plus size if we are going to make the designation. But I hate the title. I don't like the fact that the title is even there because it's hard to say where that cutoff is. And where are you going to say, this plus size, if you're just one below it, then you're not plus size. If you're one over, it's too
So is plus
too
size
much.
below obese? Because obese is a real thing. That's a scientific health term. So that has to do with the body mass index and everything. But it's like plus size. That's not obese, right? It's like that doesn't equal the same thing, right?
No, I don't think it can't possibly. If it
Because
does,
if Amy
then
Schumer's she
no,
can't be
she's
plus
not
size.
obese.
Of course not.
But it's funny, I think that there are a lot of different standards. I think you just have to decide what standard. Are we using health standards? Are we using like aesthetics? Are we using?
I think in this
I don't
case, we're
know.
just talking about clothing sizes,
Yeah.
really.
I mean, most people would look at me and say, "Hey, Jay, you're a regular sized dude," but like, I think by height and body
You're
weight mass,
overweight.
I'm overweight.
Yeah.
But I don't consider myself overweight. I
No.
think I'm just like
The thing is,
a
though,
bigger
with
dude.
the term with plus size, I don't know if we necessarily apply it to men. It's more a size that we apply to
Let me
women
tell you something,
most
Shells.
of
I've
the
been
time.
called plus size time or two in my day.
Yeah.
No, but you
Yeah.
guys remember when Billy Blanks was in here, the Tybo guy?
Yes.
And, we were
Oh,
talking about like
yeah.
how we felt and everything like that. And that was his main thing was it all just matters about how you feel. It doesn't matter what you weigh. It doesn't matter what you look like. It's if you feel good, then you're good. So I don't think, like you said, there should be that designation of plus size person. It should just be if you like how you look or if you don't.
But what if there was a store? I mean, not what if. There is a store that sells women's clothing that is, I guess, for all intents and purposes, plus sized.
Yeah.
If we're not using the term plus size, what would this store call themselves? They'll call themselves a store that specializes in what clothing?
Well, the men's store calls it big and tall.
Big and tall.
So it's like big and wide? No, that's
No.
super offensive.
See, that's the thing. You don't
That's
even
so
need to
offensive.
designate it. It's a store that sells clothing.
But then you think about like plus size models though, right? Like that's a thing.
Yeah, it is
and
a
girls
thing.
are like, I'm a plus size model, and
Yeah.
they embrace
Ashley
it
Graham
and
is
they
a very
love
famous one.
Yeah, she's actually in that same article.
She is,
Yeah,
right.
but I mean, if we're gonna take the label away, then who is a plus size? What?
But why does it need to be there in the first place?
I
That's,
don't know. I think
the
it's pretty
thing.
whack because clearly none of the women we talked to this morning on the show liked being called plus
No.
size.
Of course not. And the thing is, it's just hard where that designation lies. Because I'm like anywhere from a 4 to an 8, maybe even a 10, but it just depends on me what top I'm looking at because I'm bigger on top.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm plus size on the top and on the, it's just so ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
So,
Well, I'll tell you what no one can argue about the sizing of. Rob Kardashian bought Black China an obese ring.
Yeah,
the
that
ring
ring
is
was
obese.
7 carats. 7
carats. Now, let me, just in perspective, how long have they been dating, Shelly?
4 months.
They've been dating for 4 months, and he loves her 7 carats big. Like, that's a little extreme to me. Like,
That's like not. That's more. That's like 2 carats per month.
They
almost.
don't even have the history in their relationship. Rob Kardashian can't even love Black China as much as I love my ex-girlfriend. There's no way.
In 3
Maybe
months?
he does.
No, there's no way in hell. There's no way. So, like, how could he get her a ring so big?
You guys always say to me, they're in like the lust phase
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
They're in the honeymoon
of
phase.
course,
So the
of course.
thing
Everything's
is,
the greatest. Sex is awesome.
They will
Yeah.
not last. I hope they do, but I do not. If I had to roll dice on it, they
Look,
would not last.
I really didn't want to believe this. I so badly didn't want to believe that this was true.
Yeah.
And then now the more information that's come out, it's like, oh, okay, I have to accept it. So now I'm looking at the bright side. And the bright side is I guess she's teaching him to do things like cook. She's gotten him
Yeah.
healthy. He gets
like
out of the
it.
house.
Well, maybe they will last.
Does anybody notice that this ring kind of looks like the villain in Little Mermaid? It looks like Ursula.
What?
Oh, snap.
If you look at the ring, it's like purple and like bluish.
It looks like a
the
giant
same
octopus
thing.
lady.
Exactly.
It really does.
want one,
That
though.
is by far the biggest ring I've seen in a long time.
Very nice.
I just wonder where he gets the money for that.
That's what I want to know.
Like,
Is it his Arthur George Sockline account?
no, it's
I
not the
doubt
Softline
it.
account. It's not
I
that. But
doubt
he has
it.
no job.
No.
He's been
Well,
in
did
high.
it say how much it costs? Because they always tell you how
They
much the
said
ring
it cost
costs.
$375,000.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, at least
Oh.
it wasn't like $1 million ring, because
It's
people are
still-
buying those nowadays.
Dude, for a person who has no job to spend
He's been eating
$375,000.
Cheetos in his room the
on
last
something.
several months.
I hope
years.
for this last several months he really went to Africa and dug the ring up himself
Ridiculous.
and didn't really.
Is that where he's been?
Maybe that's where he's been.
That's
It
where
was
I've
either
seen him.
Iggy Azalea's tax debt
Right.
or Black China's ring.
One of the
Yeah.
two. Interesting. And I can't believe that Instagram flagged this picture of this woman's cake. You got to go to our IG right now and check it out. It's at J Show Chicago, the letter J Show Chicago. So
you can't put your cakes on Instagram. Jay.
No, it's not.
Cannot put your cakes
not
on
those
Instagram.
type of
Tell
cakes.
that to Riri.
And that's the point I'm trying to make right now, because the woman's daughter made her a cake for Easter.
Yeah.
The cake had like a marshmallow in the center and marshmallows around it. When she uploaded the picture, Instagram's recognition software flagged the picture and
Flagged it as a boob.
disabled her account because she apparently uploaded a boob. It was a cake. But I've seen so much raunchier pictures on Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
There are accounts that need to be like completely taking it down.
I mean, we all follow Dan Blazerian, right?
Oh yeah, that guy.
How does he not get flagged, but this birthday cake picture gets flagged, or Easter cake picture, whatever it was? Unbelievable.
Have those raunchy sex videos come up on your Instagram?
What?
You've never seen those? Like, you never seen those in your feed?
I mean, there's this one girl that I follow. She's like star, I should say. But she's always posting pictures of like nakedness.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, how come no one's reporting this girl?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it, but I'm just like, why is no one reporting
I follow this model too, actually, and she always posts stuff like that. Her boobs are usually hanging out, but she doesn't get flagged, apparently.
All right, be honest. Have you guys ever flagged a picture?
No.
You know, they do it, it's anonymous, right? Like, they never report you. Apparently.
And what does it take? One flag and then your account gets torn down?
I have no idea.
What?
I have no idea. Have you've never flagged a picture?
No. What, have you?
No.
What did you flag? What was offensive enough to you?
I was being a hater.
Really?
I flagged somebody. You never flagged a picture before?
I'm sure some ex-girlfriend's boyfriend picture I creeped and flagged. I'm sure it happened at some point. But what celebrity's whole Instagram page would you like to flag?
Oh,
not just a picture, but
dude,
what celebrity?
Get rid of.
I had to get rid of Beyonce.
Beyonce?
I just had to stop.
The
'Cause I
agency's gonna get you, Shells. Don't even
I
say
know,
that again.
but I couldn't stop. I couldn't stand the posed, contrived pictures.
Mine's just Diddy.
Mm.
I follow him, right? And I like his post. But it's just like, come on, man. It's like you're living this life that like no one in the world is living. And he's like bragging about it. And I still can't turn away though. It's just so good. But I want to flag him so I don't feel so bad about myself.
Well, definitely don't flag us, but follow us at J Show Chicago on Instagram.
The J Show.